Hello, everyone, and welcome to part 6 of the Raksha Stotra. Uh, for those people who are joining us in part 6, I would really encourage you to watch parts 1 through 5 so this makes some level of sense. And without further ado, I would like to start and continue with my Raksha Stotra and its explanation, in my humble opinion. रामाय रामभद्राय रामचंद्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः. I salute Prabhu Sri Ram, who is benevolent and cool as the moon, is compared to the moon here, which is curious since he comes from the Raghu clan, which was Suryavanshi, descendants of the sun, who is Lord of Sita and the master guardian of all. Sri Ram Ram Raghunandana Rama Rama, Sri Ram Ram Bharatagraj Rama Rama. I surrender to that Ram who is the delight of Raghus and who is the elder brother to Bharat. Sri Rama Rama Ranakarkash Rama Rama, Sri Rama Chandra Charanam, Sri Rama Chandra Sharanam Bhava Rama Rama. I'm sorry, I will read this again. Sri Rama Rama Ranakarkash Rama Rama, Sri Rama Chandra Sharanam Bhava Rama Rama. That is, uh, Rana is Sanskrit for battlefield, and Karkash is when something is too harsh. So Prabhu Shri Ram's name is being said with such enthusiasm and so loudly that it is deafening, even though there is a literal battle going on. And Sri Ramachandra Sharanam Bhavarama Rama, that is, I surrender to Prabhu Shri Ram. I surrender to what is most divine in this world. Sri Ramachandra Charano Manasa Smarami, Sri Ramachandra Charano Vachasagranami, Sri Ramachandra Charano Shirasa Namami, Sri Ramachandra Charano Sharanam Prapatye. So you might have been puzzled that Hindus often touch the feet of their elders. It's considered a gesture of respect, and this essentially is what is being conveyed through this metaphor here, where the Buddha Kaushik Rishi states that the 2 feet of Prabhu Sri Ram, I remember them in my mind, I praise them in my speech, and I bow to them by my head. I take resort in them. Mata Ramu, Matpita Ramachandra, Swami Ramu, Matsakha Ramachandra. Sarvaswam ye Ramachandro Dayalu, Nanyan Jane, Naiva Jane na Jane. So Ram is like my mother, father, master, and friend, and he is the kind-hearted one is all I have, and I know no other like him. I really don't. There's this curious thought that always arose in my mind that who is it in this world who truly needs God? And I would say that the rich people who have everything given to them and who live a life of comfort and luxury don't really seem to have that much of a need for God. But those people who are bereft of hope, who are lost, who are maybe lonely, who are suffering, those are the people who call to God with, you can call it devotion, you can call it desperation, but they call to God with every fiber of their being, the same way a drowning man clings to a raft thrown to him or something else. So yeah, um, दक्षिणे लक्ष्मणो यस्य वामे तु जनकात्मज पुरुतो मारुतिर्यस्य tam vande raghunandram. So to his I salute Prabhu Shri Ram, who has Lakshmana on his right, Sita Ma Sita his wife on his left, and Hanuman, who was his who was the an ape god, and who was he has Lord Hanuman at his feet. Lokabhiramam Pranarangadhiram Rajivanetram Raghuvanshana. I take refuge in that Ram who is quite pleasing to this sight, who is the master of the stage of war, lotus eyed. And then it goes on to say, Karunya Rupam Karuna Karantam Sri Ramachandram Sharanam Prapatya. That is, it says that Lok is Sanskrit for the people. So Lokabhirama, so he is a leader of people, Ranarangadhiram, he who stays calm in battle. Rajiva Netram, so who is lotus eyed. Netra is Sanskrit for eyes. Raghuvanshanatham, he who comes from the clan of Raghus. Karunya Rupam Karuna Karantam, ocean of compassion. Sri Ramachandram Sharanam Prapadya, surrendered. मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये. So I also take refuge in Lord Ram, Lord Hanuman, excuse me, who is as fast as the mind, equals his father, the wind god in speed, and is the master of the senses, the foremost among the learned, the leader of the monkey forces and the great messenger of Prabhu Shri Ram. It is said that Lord Hanuman was an avatar of Lord Shiva. So much the same way that Vishnu came to earth to protect and to preserve dharma, it is said that Lord Shiva, the destroyer, also took human form. And if you see Lord Shiva's avatars, they're quite different from the avatars taken by Lord Vishnu, which goes on to the concept of Ekam Satyam Vipraha Bhuda Vedanti. That is, we all seek an ideal, we all seek divinity, but we often have different ways of seeking that divinity. पूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरम मधुराक्षरम आरुह्य कविता शाखाम वंदे Valmiki कोकिलम. I salute the great sage Valmiki who sings the glorious name of Lord Ram, resorting to his Ramayana as sweetly as a cuckoo will sing sitting atop a tree. Apadam Pahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiram Sri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namami. I bow again and again, Bhuyo Bhuyo Namami, to Prabhu Shri Ram, who is Apadama Pahartaram, remover of obstacles, Dataram Sarva Sampadam, grants all wealth and pleases us. Bharjanam Bhava Bijanam, Arjanam Sukha Sampadam, Tarjanam Yamadutanam, Ram Rameti Garjana. The roar of Ram Nam is the destruction of the cause of rebirth and hence the cause of liberation. And the earning of all wealth and is a scare to Yama's messenger. So Yama is the Hindu god of death, and it is said that when Hindus die, it is Yama who ferries us to our fate essentially. And yeah, so it is said that Prabhu Shri Ram destroys or the Yama's messengers are afraid of Prabhu Shri Ram, which is that he helps us conquer death anxiety, which according to Sigmund Freud was the reason why, or Sigmund Freud, as people know, the father of psychology, uh, was the reason, according to him, the reason why people have religion to begin with is to conquer death anxiety. And when you believe in something that is so beyond yourself, you probably are a little less scared of death than you normally maybe would be. Ramo Rajamani Sada Vijayate, Ramam Ramesham Bhaje, Ramena Nishachara Chamu, Ramaya Tasmai Namaha, Rama Nasti Parayanam Parataram, Ramasya Dasosmiham, Rame Chittalaya Sada Bhavatume, Purama Mamadara. So Ram is Rajamani, that is, even among kings, he's a jewel. Him I worship. By him, the hordes of demons have been destroyed. Ramena Bhyata Nishacharachamu. So those who walk in the night are afraid of Prabhu Sri Ram. And Ramaya Tasmai Namaha. Nama is Sanskrit for bowing to someone. Raman Nasti Parayanam Parataram Ramasya Dasosmam. That is, I am a servant, my mind is totally absorbed by him. This is, please lift me up. The verses gives all the seven declensions of the singular word of Ram and gives one way of remembering them. So at this part, I will be very honest, I do not understand. So if someone can tell me in the comments exactly what is being said here, I would love to be enlightened. Shri Ram, Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane. So this is being again said by Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva is reciting the Stotra to Buddha Kaushik Rishi, and he says that when I chant, when I recite the name of Lord Ram, Manorame, that is, my mind, my mind gets engrossed in that, and saying, uttering the name of Ram is equal to uttering any other name 1,000 times. Iti Shri Buddha Kaushika Virajtam Shri Rama Raksha Stotram Sampurnam Shri Sita Rama Chandrar Paramastu. That is, with this, I would like to conclude the Stotra of Prabhu Shri Ram, and this is मैं उनको ये अर्पित करता हूँ. That is, I offer this stotra to both Prabhu Shri Ram as well as uh, Masi. So with this, I would like to conclude part 6, I believe, of the Ram Raksha Stotra. And I will just make one more video where I conclude and hopefully try to take the whole thing up, try to summarize this to the best of my abilities. And I hope you liked this video. If you did, let us know in the comments. Even if you did not, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you. Jai Shri Ram.